two sensors and everything out of the way.
I am watching my hero on TV. Love how he can pull stuff together in a very short amount of time, have it running and on the dyno and racing. And yes, I've been here for 2 years now? 3 years now? I don't know. It's been running several times, but I want to get it running for good now. Pulled it back into the garage. It is New Year's Eve, actually. About 9 o'clock in the morning. My neighbor just helped me push this thing into the garage. I'm tired of pushing it. It needs to move under its own power again. I've got some exhaust work to do today. Once I got it down on the ground, that muffler is way too low. So I've got some work to do there. I also have a 3-inch V-band that I'm going to weld in down there so that it comes apart easily. I've got some thermal wrap, then I'm going to start wrapping some exhaust parts in. I've got to wire the IET, got to clean up some wiring over there and get that squared away. I still need to route my my heater hoses. And I've got one very close right there to the exhaust, so I'm going to have to insulate it and wrap that piece of exhaust pipe, the hot side. What else? Need to wire the extenders on my O2 sensors, get that going. I've just got a bunch of things to do. The front end is looking pretty good. Still need to do something in the back to support the grill so it lines up right here. So I gotta still have some things to figure out there. But overall, I think that came out okay. It looks all right for an old beater. I'm kind of liking how the bumpers turned out. Once they're clean again, I think all of that will look better. But overall, it is coming along. I thought I was done with exhaust. I hate that I'm not, but it is what it is. So, well, it's time to get this back on the road. That's just extra insurance. The bolts should keep it steady. Let it tack weld. Can't hurt. Unless I blow up the gas tank. Then it could hurt. Coming over here to see if there's anything that I can cross off. Let's see, up at the top. Still don't know if that's going to work. Still don't have that. I think I've got some vacuum line. Downpipe. done. Wideband is still in the dark night. I haven't completed the transmission lines. Got the upper hose done, but not the lower hose. I think I still have some things to do there. I have not had a line because, of course, it's not running. Bumper fillers are done. The battery is in the trunk, but it's not wired yet. The dryer does not fit with the not the condenser, the evaporator, and I don't know why. I've got to figure that out. Certainly don't have stereo in it yet. So I got to cross off two things. I do have the trunk mounted, the battery mounted in the trunk, I should say. Get those cords run through. The grommet came out here, but I'll put that back in. Tack welded it in 3 places. You guys saw that. And then I've got some bolts in it too, just for backup. So I don't think that is going anywhere. And I'm still trying to work on the exhaust under there, but that always makes me a little seasick to work on my head like that. So I'm going to try and do something under the hood. Still have a lot of wiring to do and things like that. I think I'll concentrate on that for a little while so I don't have to crawl under there. Postponing the inevitable. Alright, much to do. Look at there. I can actually close the hood again. Had to cut out a piece on the underside. And it doesn't fit well, but it fits. There's going to be a lot of body panel adjustment before paint. Paint seems like forever away at this point. I just want to get it running. Won't worry about paint later. Got several things worked out. Got a few things yet to work out. Have not run transmission lines yet. Transmission cooler lines. But I have run the oil drain, and I'm going to put a protective heat coating on that just for safety's sake. See that routed down in there. It goes down to the front cover. I've ordered a belt. I've ordered that heat shield stuff that I was talking about. I'm going to put some around the plug wires, especially on this other side over here, because pretty much everywhere over here they come in contact. So that heat shielding is good up to like 1500 degrees, so that should get that done. Need some hose clamps. I put the return hose on the power steering pump over here, but I don't have any clamps right now, or I don't believe I do. So I need to work on that. I ordered some exhaust heat wrap, and it's black, so I'm going to get those all wrapped. There's where I cut that piece out to fit over this. And I did a little sanding around it, but I'll do a little more. And so that doesn't look too terribly bad. What else? I still need to do exhaust work. I'm just dreading getting up underneath there. That is never my favorite job. I do have the lower radiator hose connected right now, but it is in contact with this hot side hose. I need to see if they make a thermostat neck that points a slightly different direction, or one that is possibly adjustable so that you can move it different directions. Maybe reroute that hose a little bit, because I'm going to wrap the exhaust in that heat wrap, and I can do some things to that hose, but I just with it being in actual contact. I don't think that's going to be, I don't think that hose will last very long that way. So, things have progressed. Again, I need to finish the exhaust underneath. I need to tuck that muffler up at least 2 or 3 inches, get it way up out of the way. So I'll work on that. And the belt will be here at the end of the week, along with all the heat wrap and those kinds of things. We'll get all of that stuff on, update the tune for the decapped injectors, and crank it up, see what happens, see what kind of misses we can make. But as always, we still have much to do.